Did Qatar buy fans? Did Russia threaten to ban the World Cup in Qatar? And will a match at this World Cup not last 90 but 100 minutes? All these rumors are actually circulating on the net about the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. And even more. But not everything is actually true. We have checked that for you. But first, a few facts about the biggest sporting event of the year. This is the first ever World Cup to be held in the Middle East. And it's the first World Cup to be held in winter. Qatar is the smallest host country in the World Cup history, and the World Cup in Qatar is by far the most expensive tournament ever. But will the tournament be played all the way to the final? Social media users sowed doubt about that. After Russia was banned by FIFA for attacking Ukraine, President Vladimir Putin reportedly threatened Russia will play at the Qatar 2022 World Cup or there will be no World Cup to talk about, as this viral Facebook post suggests. False. There's no proof that Putin said that, and no media has actually reported about that. Even on the Kremlin website, where all Putin speeches are documented, there is no mention of it. Fact is that only FIFA can cancel or stop the World Cup, not Russia. This poster also caused uproar. It was shared on the web in dozens of languages. It allegedly shows rules for the World Cup, such as that alcohol and homosexuality are forbidden in Qatar. Misleading. Contrary to what many people thought, the poster does not come from the Qatari government. The Qatari Citizens Initiative Reflect Your Respect, which has been calling on foreigners in particular to respect Qatari customs since 2014, is apparently responsible for the poster. But what about the content of the poster itself? The Supreme Committee responsible for the World Cup said it showed factually incorrect information. So which of the bans are true? Let's take a closer look. With regard to alcohol consumption, the law in Qatar is clear. Alcohol is not prohibited, but drinking it in public is. This is punishable by up to 6 months in prison in Qatar. Dating, however, is not forbidden under Qatari law. And homosexuality? That is a punishable offense in Qatar. Qatari law punishes it with 1 to 5 years in prison. Homosexuality and the World Cup in Qatar, a topic that provides for discussions as seen after the recent statement by the Qatari World Cup ambassador. And the debate of homosexuality and the World Cup in Qatar lead to fakes like this one. Here Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi are allegedly kissing, and Qatar is calling for the two to be banned from the World Cup, according to this Facebook post, which has been shared thousands of times. Both are fake, of course. It is a photo montage meant as satire, with which a youth format on Swiss television in 2021 wanted to draw attention to the treatment of homosexuality in football. And Qatar's demand that Messi and Ronaldo be excluded from the World Cup in Qatar is completely made up. The same goes for this story. FIFA is said to have excluded Algeria's fans from the World Cup, as it's claimed on Facebook and YouTube. They are not allowed to travel to Qatar, it said. False. Algeria did not qualify for the World Cup. However, fans from Algeria were not excluded. We could not find any such rules or entry requirements, neither from FIFA nor from Qatar. Speaking of fans, this news made international headlines. Qatar is said to have bought fans. And that's right, at least in a part. Qatar has invited selected international football fans and paid for their flights, hotels, accommodation, and even given some pocket money. The Dutch broadcaster NOS was the first to report on it, and we have spoken with fans who received this offer.
L'offre, c'était le billet d'avion, l'hôtel et un billet pour le match d'ouverture. Il fallait rester sur toute la période du premier tour. Rester sur place sur toute la période du premier tour. Et l'idée, c'était aussi de bénéficier, de pouvoir participer à des activités culturelles et sportives.
Oh, plus we are given a per diem per day for meals. After that, we are on our own to buy our own match tickets. We are on our own to enjoy the entire tournament as it is. That's everything in a nutshell.
The Supreme Committee of Qatar, responsible for the World Cup, confirmed to us on request flights, hotels and accommodation costs are paid for selected fans. Nevertheless, they were not bought according to Qatar, because no consideration in the sense of promotion was expected. Reports about it are absolutely false, as they say. But is that true? In our research, we come across an official paper that speaks a different language. In the Code of Conduct, Qatar expects participating fans to do exactly that: promote. Fans are supposed to agree to support the Qatar World Cup by liking and sharing social media posts using the hashtag #IamAFan and tagging the official Road to 2022 channel. Qatar also advises participating fans that their posts will be monitored. Qatar could require fans to delete posts that violate the Code of Conduct, and disparaging the World Cup or Qatar is not appropriate. According to our information, this Code of Conduct was not presented to all fans, but for the fans who were sent the document, it's fair to say that Qatar indirectly paid them with flights, hotels, tickets and pocket money in exchange for social media reach. And in this case, Qatar is said to have paid fans as well, as social media users claim. During fan marches in Qatar, thousands walked through Doha wearing jerseys of the participating nations. According to our information, most of them are migrant workers, many from India.
I'm from India. I'm working in Qatar since 9 years now. Now I love England football, so I'm supporting England. We are from Kerala.
Qatar has offered them heavily discounted tickets to World Cup matches. And it's not the first time that Qatar has been accused of employing migrant workers as sports fans. Qatar is also fighting back against these headlines. International media accuse the kingdom of restricting press freedom. This is because camera teams have to sign a list of conditions and bans that massively restrict their work. Qatar's Supreme Committee contradicts via Twitter: filming is allowed after obtaining permits, and journalists can report freely and without interference in Qatar. False. According to our research, truly free reporting from Qatar without state interference is not possible. Government buildings, religious institutions, universities, hospitals, homes and private business may not be filmed without permission. This is also confirmed by the International Federation of Journalists, IFJ. These restrictions would prevent the media from reporting on topics of public interest, such as human rights violations.
We know that Doha News has been suspended for a long time as well for their reporting. We know that the New York Times was not able to disseminate some of its stories, we know that the New York Times was not able to make its stories available on certain specific issues such as LGBTQIA+. Secondly, we are also concerned about a law that exists in Qatar, which makes any spreading of fake news or rumors subject to very heavy fines and up to 5 years jail term.
Particularly interesting, Qatar's government controls who reports when and how about the guest workers in the country. Their poor working conditions have been a controversial topic for years now.
Problem here arises when journalists want to concentrate on that topic of the workers, and they want to talk to workers, they want to indulge into their world when they're invited into their home in the industrial area. That will not be allowed, neither now nor in the last couple of months nor during the World Cup. And that might prevent a lot of journalists to actually report on that topic on site at all. And that is then a restriction of reporting.
Journalists are therefore hindered and censored in their work in Qatar, a circumstance that many observe with great concern. But there are some bizarre rumors about the FIFA World Cup, like this fake that made us laugh. Here, a Facebook user claims that during this tournament of the World Cup a match would last 100 minutes instead of 90. Really? Of course, this is false. A football match lasts 90 minutes and that's how it will stay in this World Cup as well. And FIFA has also confirmed there will be no changes in the match length. Some things will be different during this World Cup, but some things will remain the same. Have you come across more World Cup fakes? Then write to us in the comment sections below or to factchecking@dw.com.